Hi guys. Yo, when I saw this caption, never do for a child what he can do for himself. A dependent child is a demanding child. It's a very, very sensitive topic because it's those topics you can't have with your family, you can't have with your friends, you can't advise. That's what I'm trying to say, because we are told that we need to parent our kids the best way we know how, which is fair enough. It's this topic is the one that can break friendships, can break romantic relationships, and it can still break family, and it can still destroy your relationship with your children. It's always crazy when most of us Black people, African people, we are so vocal about being firm to our children, teach them values, principles, and morals. But are we equipping them enough to be very independent out there? I mean, if we can check now in townships, we have a lot of families that 3 or 4 generations stay in the same household. They even fighting, they even feeling entitled. They start others accusing each other, trying to kill them, others accusing others of bewitching them and all that, because we are those families that we are so dependent. Are we parenting our kids enough to know that they should be like birds? As I said the other day on my other clip, that we should be those parents like a bird, where they create a nest, and then when the eggs hatches, they go find worms, and therefore after then they can kick the nest so that they can go fly by themselves. Other people, they call it's so white when you start teaching your kids responsibilities when they are so young, more especially finances. We have a pandemic when it comes to African families, because we are so much cultural rooted and all that. But I feel, guys, this is my opinion, please don't come for me, but I feel that we most of times we are not realistic, or we're not what's this term, we're not logic on what the reality of life is. We teaching them more of taking and more of easy corners, like taking shortcuts of life, instead of us as parents start investing in their lives when they are very young. Teach them money, teach them independency, because we have kids now who are very vocal about demanding and saying that, why did you bring me in this world if now you're going to tell me that you can't take care of me, you can't maintain me? How long should it take for me to take care of you as my child? Maybe that's where we should start. That's what we should establish. But now you cannot expect that 18 or 21-year-old to start being independent if you didn't equip them with independence when they were a bit younger. It's a very, very sensitive topic, because if a neighbor or your sister or your friend, they come through, they want to help because they've seen that you are literally spoiling them, you are killing them. You're gonna make kids who are walking zombies, because you think that being there full time, give them money, whatever that they want at that time, you think that it will give you peace, and you want to solve the matter right now. Did you teach them that they should earn those things that they want? Did you even make them to distinguish between wanting and needing, and what should be prioritized in those two words? We have kids who have killed their parents because of their demanding and the parents can't deliver. We have fathers who are in jail because of the kids who have accused them of sexual assault because they didn't get what they wanted. We have kids who have left homes because of they felt that their parents, they are failing them because they're demanding. They feel entitled. It sounds crazy and it's sensitive. As I said, I'll keep on using the word sensitive because which is the right way to raise children? Do we have a manual? Do we have experts, as other people will call expert, to come and intervene in their parenting? But are we really teaching our kids how to be independent? Think about if you die tomorrow, what would happen to your kids? Are you raising kids that you can be proud of them even if you're not there? Or you will forever be that parent who have to monitor them? How long should we be parents to these kids till they become independent? Never do for a child what he can do for himself. A dependent child is a demanding child. It's crazy, isn't it? We have kids who says, I want. Kids who won't even say thank you after wanting. Why do you think that you deserve to get this what you want? Basics of life. I said the other day that most of white people or Western people, the moment the child is born, they have a plan. They save some money so that when that child turns 18, they give them their savings for a fresh start. But as Black people, as African people, most of us, we are so into investing our kids so that they can bring back to us. They have to give back black tax that I was talking about the other day. I watched the other day kids who were screaming. Kids who were screaming because they wanted what they wanted. They wanted what they wanted, and you have to provide. I watched Cutting Edge back there where kids were smoking nyaupe, and now they said the reason for them to smoke it's because of they felt like their lives were what was this word? Were fading because now mommy doesn't work where she used to work and she can't give me 1, 2, 3. But she has to. She must. Why did she bring me into this world if she can't do that? Because we're teaching our kids to be so branded cautious. We're teaching our kids things that don't matter so that they can be relevant to the society. And when you can't provide anymore, they will demand. They will give you hell. They will drag you. They will force it. We see kids, grandkids, beating their grandparents because they want their pension money to go buy drugs, to go buy stuff, a certain sneaker, a certain whatsoever, because their parents were giving and giving and giving with no reasons. They never taught their kids how to earn things. They never made their kids to do things that they can and that they should be doing to earn whatever that they're getting. Never do for a child what he can do for himself. A dependent child is a demanding child.